Now, here's Storm Team 10 meteorologist Chris Cozart.
Welcome back. We had that feel of fall finally in the air this morning, even better than yesterday morning. Temperatures started off the day in the 50s, the lower 60s. Unfortunately, that's going to be our coolest morning we see over the next couple weeks here, as the models really don't bring another cold front in anytime soon. Beautiful blue skies on this Friday, still comfortable, getting a little hot out there. Temperatures are in the low to mid 80s now, but that's the way it feels. The humidity's so low that we're not getting a heat index or anything hotter than that. So the west winds right now at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusts a little stronger than that. Not as windy as yesterday, still a bit of a breeze. I'm going to put a high around 86 there, which is typical for the last Friday of September. Mid to upper 70s and low humidity, comfortable conditions this evening. Mid 60s tonight, not as cool, but still a nice start there on Saturday morning. If you are out there early Saturday, I don't think you're going to be complaining too much. Storm Team 10 radar remains quiet. Next several days, beyond 5 days, looks quiet as well. We don't have any rain chance in there, at least for the next 5 to 7 days across Acadiana. Temperatures uniform here this afternoon, lower 80s. Everybody's really benefiting from a big break from the humidity. When you get dew points in the 50s, we're not feeling any humidity. Now, winds gusting yesterday were around 30 miles per hour. This afternoon, they're right around 20. So it's still a bit breezy, but definitely not as windy as yesterday. Temperatures approaching about 85 to 86. Comfortably warm to almost hot, especially if you're out in the middle of the sun. It's going to feel pretty hot out there. And then notice that nice weather this evening. Very pleasant conditions. A lot going on, too. We have downtown Rising going on, the high school football games, and, of course, KLFY's Road Show is going to be at the Sugarcane Festival, and the temperatures couldn't be any better there. Very comfortable, mid to upper 70s at kickoff this evening. Winds will be starting to die down as well. Clear skies and sunshine here in South Louisiana. There is Helene, still a tropical storm. It reached Category 4 strength before landfall across the Big Bend area just east of Tallahassee there, and it zoomed up across the southeast here. And because of that, how fast it moved, even though it's weakening, it still has a tropical storm and still a named system there for the Ohio River Valley. So Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, the Smokies, they're dealing with winds and also extremely flash flooding events there going on as well. So Helene's there. As we were paying attention to Helene, Isaac and Joyce formed out there in the Atlantic. They're going to stay there. There is a system that's trying to develop behind Joyce that has a small chance of developing there. Unfortunately, models continue to show that same area where Helene formed there in the Western Caribbean as another tropical disturbance could form mid next week. Right now, small chance at this juncture, but there's nothing out there just yet. So the models are pretty uncertain at this point, but they continue to want to bring in another tropical system into the Gulf of Mexico here in that 7 to 14 day period, which is very far away. And there's going to be a lot of uncertainty with that forecast until something actually forms, if anything forms there at all. But nonetheless, I know we're getting into October. Tropics aren't over for the Gulf just yet. Mid 80s the rest of the day here. A lot of sunshine. Mid 60s tonight. A touch hotter tomorrow. Low humidity still for Saturday. A little bit more humid Sunday, but look at Modar. Everything's really quiet. If you need to cut the grass like myself here, pick any day you'd like. But if you want some more comfortable conditions, next couple days is the time to do it. 90s consistently next week. It's going to be hot and it will be humid but quiet. That's a check on your forecast. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Download the KLFY News 10 weather app. Stay connected today.